I got a little sister, and they act just alike because my sister kind of tomboyish. It could be intimidating if you're not a strong enough man to deal with that, because she got brothers, so she probably grew up fighting her brothers and shit. So yeah, what's up? You know, little bitty little thing, but got a big old personality, and that's what I love about her. We was supposed to shoot a video, but I was just so bombarded with work. I was in Jonesboro, C dorm and D dorm. I forgot what dorm I was in. That was the first camp I ever made trustee in. Shout out to our business owners. It's our time. Tell us some of your fears. Fear. Coochie, baby. All right. Fear. I got all kind of fears. Like everybody has fears. Like why you think when you go to a party, you don't even get loose till a person get drunk? Like till you get on the alcohol, liquid courage. Like everybody has fears. Come on, man. Everybody has a fear. If you didn't want, why you don't walk around smelling like shit? You have a fear of being judged. I mean, everybody has a fear. When you say I only fear God, that sounds great. But it's other shit that we feel. But you overcome that fear through your belief in a higher source or whatever you believe in. You overcome that fear. But we all fear shit, man. I fear being made a fool of. I fear that. Like, I would hate to be the butt of the joke. Like I hate for the room to be laughing at me. Like I fear all kind of shit. But it's what you do about it. Do you face it or do you allow it to consume you? Because once you face it, you may see that there was nothing to fear in a damn way. Self into being scared. Well, I'm out. I gotta go to work. Okay, have a great day at work, beloved. My children, my children. She asked me, do my children practice Islam or is there a certain age? Um, I don't know. It's kind of crazy how you answer that, but my children, they know the Fatiha. We say it together. They pray with me. They make salat with me and things of that nature. But if my daughter ever told me, Daddy, I don't want to be Muslim, well, I'm not going to force it on her. But the beautiful thing about Islam is my children love to pray with their daddy. They pray, they emulate, they do what they see they father do. So it was never forced on them. They'll tell you, Daddy, we Muslim. And I'll be like, okay, cool. Like, Daddy, you gonna have a Christmas tree? No, I don't celebrate Christmas. Like, why? Because outside of religion, I just don't agree with what it stands for. Like, I did the research. I do the research. And it ain't that. I'm just not about to set aside no day to, no one day. Because it's like every day can be Christmas. Every day can be Mother's Day, Father's Day. Every day can be these days. Who the fuck said it had to be on this day? But that's just the way of the world. I'm not about to spend my life saying, okay, it's November. I got to save every penny so I could blow it all for one day. And then after that day over with, nobody's going to remember. Like, I'm not about to live like that. Like, every day can be those days to me. I don't give a fuck. And I'm not knocking nobody that does. Like, man, you want to go put a tree in your house and clean. Just ain't got time to be doing that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not about to decorate a tree. I'm not hanging lights around my house. I just don't feel like I got time to be doing that shit. I'm not trying to get Neighbor of the Year award. Man, I'm not trying to leave the lights up until January. It's February now. You still got the lights up because your silly ass don't want to take that shit down because you know that you put all that work into that shit and that shit is exhausting. Like, I don't want to do that shit. And you ain't win no award for doing that shit either. You just did that shit because that's why you did it. I mean, and I'm not upset with that because there's some people that play with plastic model cars and shit. There's some people there's all kind of habits that people have. I don't judge. I'm not into it. I don't judge. Same thing with Easter egg. You know, if I put a pot of eggs on and boil them bitches, I'm hungry. I'm gonna put a little pepper on them bitches, some hot sauce. I'm not about to be coloring them bitches and painting on them motherfucking eggs and shit. Bitch, I'm hungry right now. Like, the egg ain't even gonna taste good after I do all that shit. It's gonna be hard to get the shell off that bitch. I'm cool. I ain't with all that old bitch ass shit. I mean, but hey, not knocking nobody that do that. You wanna decorate an egg, that's cool. I'd rather eat the egg, but it's cool. And then my mind's so fucked up. I'm too analytical to celebrate a holiday because I'm gonna be in my mind like, who the fuck ever saw a rabbit lay an egg? And I just get to thinking silly. Like, especially when I'm high, I get to just get the taste of my weed. Then I just be like, who the fuck ever saw a rabbit lay an egg? Silly. And I stay away from shit that make me overthink because I like to think. I read that about Easter. I forgot where I read it at. I'm a nerd, so I just, like I said, I'm a recreative reader. I don't read recreationally. I read recreatively. That's not a word. I invented that word. But I'm a recreative reader. It just flows off the tongue better than I'm a recreational reader. You sound like you trying to be so intelligent till you sound like a goofy. But I'm a recreative reader. And I feel like that's a good slang. Yeah. Yeah, that's that gangster encyclopedia, bitch. I'm living like that. Do you have a favorite song? It depends on my mood. Like, it depends on how I'm feeling. I have a favorite song. Knowledge is power. Most answers in the book. I beg to differ. I believe most answers are in the heart. I believe that everybody possesses the answers already. Most answers are in the heart. You know what make you happy. You ever get into etymology? Yeah, I had some books on that, like breaking down words and what they mean and things of that nature. But I was never taught that, so I just know how to speak how I know how to speak. Just talk to me in layman's terms. What made you think of Love Bug? Love Bug was a song of appreciation. Like when you get that coconut oil, you heard me? And you oil this bitch. Because I don't like baby oil, because baby oil causes women to have yeast infections. But that natural 100% coconut oil, just 100%, it's a natural antibacterial. And it's a natural lubricant. But I like the grease, yeah, yeah. And it was just a song of appreciation because, this might be the bitch you always wanted your whole life. And now you just hitting that ass from the back on a regular and you just like, thank you, God. Like, this is a blessing to be punishing this child like this. Like, this woman told me no. Like, you would never fuck with no nigga like me. Now you in here loving me. You in here accepting that raw right now. Shea butter, I beg to differ. Now, if you get natural shea butter and they get it straight out the nut, then yeah. But I'm gonna say this about shea butter: it's too the compound is too Ain't to be out here blessing everything that walk with no dick. Nah, I'm straight. That ain't fly. I'm a high power angel. I know it. I just ain't learned to fly yet. You will. It take a lot of energy to do that, cause shit, just to levitate off the ground a little bit, that shit is so hard. But it could be done. Saying me, I'm ready to work right now. Okay. Some man need to be taking notes. Being freak nasty, more open to new experiences. It doesn't have to be disrespectful. Nah, it don't. But some people only have the imagery that's been placed in their brain or the imagery that they've been exposed to. You know what I'm saying? When I was a Do you still deal with depression? I deal with depression every day. I suffer. And what's crazy, like, I can't really talk how I want to, but I suffer way more than I ever did as of late because I used to use a lot of drugs as a numbing agent. And now that I don't use drugs at all, I gotta any trauma that I've been through, that's reoccurring, it hurt that much more. But I got a way of dealing with it. Like with me, I deal with it through working out and making music. That's what helped me deal with depression. You got to make sure the person that you with is the person that you want to be with. And a lot of times, street niggas, like we will gravitate toward the person that's there because we know we're gonna be fucked up again. So we gonna always try to hold on to the person that's gonna be there when we fucked up. Like, and it's a repetitive cycle. Like you gonna have your bitch that you fuck with. We I'm gonna say we, cause I'm guilty of this also. We gonna have a bitch that we fuck with that's loyal, and that's gonna be home. But our heart gonna be in the streets, and we gonna be playing in the streets all the time. But we got this bitch right here, just in case. Well, ain't no just in case. Even if you, even if you in the streets, we know we going back to jail. Like we say we gonna change when we get out, but we not gonna change. We living like this. So you gonna have something with you that's solid, and you stressing this woman out and all that. And Nah, they gone. They gone. Fuck all that. Hey, we thugging. They gone. Yeah. You knew she had 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids. Nigga that puts to my, tell me you want me to get you pregnant. Tell me you want me to get you pregnant. I want you to get me pregnant. Oh, shit. Pay you that. Oh, God. But you gonna get a plan B? No, I don't believe in that. That's how that shit be going. You gotta live one. It ain't her fault. Bitch just got some good pussy. It just ain't her fault. Fuck. That bitch ice water. Ice water. But like I said, if I fuck with the hoe and we got chemistry, shit, I'll be a daddy to your other children. I don't give no fuck. Like I love you, so if I love you, I love what come with you. I'll be their daddy, you heard me? Just don't call me daddy. Call me Kevin. Because I don't want to develop no psychological and emotional attachments like daddy. Like, don't call me daddy. Friend. I'm going to steer you in the right direction. And if I do for your little brother, I'm not going to let your little brother get a toy in front of you. I'm going to get y'all something too. I'm gonna get the other kids something too. I mean, a toy. I'm a $10, you know. I got them something. I got them because I know how that feel to watch your brother open up a present and you don't open up one. Well, if I get him something, I get y'all something. Yeah, it don't cost much, you know. Yeah, you know. We'll say I'm the nigga. If I take him to the movie, I take him to the movie theater. Shit, I'm gonna just take y'all too. Fuck it. Come on, little nigga, let's go. But I'm gonna keep it friends.